Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in.
What's up? What's up? It's Soul Ties Talk, and this week we talking about standards and boundaries versus insecurities. You know, we don't have no ladies in the house tonight, so we gonna get it in, and we gonna have the call-in number. So he will put the call-in number up around 7:30, 7:40, something like that. But we gonna talk about insecurities and setting boundaries and standards, and how sometimes when you don't set boundaries and standards, it can cause insecurities. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't let a person know where you coming from, then you know your mind gonna run, and then you know what I'm saying, those insecurities will set in. So we gonna kick it off tonight. We got Joe in the house, my business partner from Elbow Entertainment.
Yo, what it is?
And then we got my brother-in-law Shine up in the house.
What up, though?
Oh yeah, we about to get it in. So what y'all got to say about this topic this week?
Oh man, that topic is so broad. It can go so many different ways and shit. It's just one of them things, man.
All right. So I mean, as far as insecurities and setting standards and boundaries, I mean, not in just relationships, but in any aspect. I mean, you know, elaborate a little bit.
Well, shit, motherfuckers be having insecurities with how they dress or how motherfuckers. It can even be how motherfuckers talk. You know what I'm saying? These women, they be insecure too with each other. That shit be tripping me out though.
Right. I mean, but
no cap.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of women, when they come to insecurities, far as with the other women, I don't believe it's really no boundaries or standards that can be set with that. It's just far as this one woman might be confident and the other one not. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you got that going on. But I'm talking about with setting real standards and boundaries, like you was talking about earlier. You know how one guy might not mind how his girl dress, you know, or how she carry herself out in public, and another guy might be like, that's not going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So just elaborate on. I mean, maybe any situations y'all might been in to where you you know, you might be in a situation somebody might have said you was insecure about it, but it was just something you just wasn't standing for.
Shit, I think I'm insecure about a lot of things, though. I ain't gonna cap, though.
I mean, elaborate on it. This is a show about being transparent, so you know, be open and about what you might need to be, you know, insecure about, because then we can discuss on how to possibly overcome them insecurities.
I mean, just period. You could be insecure about your body, for real. You could be insecure about the way your girl is, type shit. So there's a lot of ways, but you know, it's just personal reasons.
It's funny he would say the whole body deal, because a few months ago I was heavy off into the whole bodybuilding thing, so you know that was a confidence booster for me, and you know, and then I started really messing around with the movie industry, and I ain't been in the gym like I supposed to, eating all crazy and shit like that. I used to be posting pictures and shit with my shirt off, and six pack. I'm like, man, I can't do this no more. I'm insecure to the mug.
Right.
So
went from this to that.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
so I just gotta get back at it, man. But you know, this whole insecure thing, it can go a whole lot of ways with a lot of different situations. But you know, you got people who can't even manage their finances right, so they be insecure with not, you know, taking care of their home and shit like
priorities,
that. Yeah, their whole priorities should be all messed up. But then you got that woman that come in and she make $20,000 more than him, and she holding it down. So some men be feeling insecure about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it make them go
But I'm saying, why would you feel insecure about that? I'm saying, what's making you feel insecure? Because my thing is, sometimes guys get insecure about in a situation where you already kind of knew about it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was attracted to this woman, you found out that okay, we got this in common. Okay, she making a couple dollars more to you, so y'all end up clicking or whatever. So now, why be insecure about that now? You know what I'm saying?
Because you know, if you in my age bracket, I'm 46, so just watching how our fathers and our grandfathers came up, they was the breadwinners in the home. You know what I'm saying? So that right there plays a big role in how the males in my era think. You know what I mean? So if you got this woman who making all this more money than you, then it's like, okay, I got to do something to step my game up. So they start feeling insecure.
I'm glad
you know
you
what
said
I'm saying
that. It shouldn't really be you feeling insecure. It should make you want to step up and level up. You know what I'm saying?
But they do. Some of these young
a lot of guys do that, and see, and then that's where the abuse come in and certain, you know, because now they like, oh, she belittling me, she making me feel like this. But instead of leveling up or even making balance, it's not about even like if she make more money than you, that don't mean you gotta just go out and try to make just as much money. You know what I'm saying? It's other things you can balance that. You can help her with the management, or you can invest in something that make y'all more money. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be there like a baby. You know what I'm saying? You just waiting on her to do everything, because then you gonna feel insecure.
I feel like dudes feel like that because they easy to be replaced. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she making more money, but she can find a dude that make more money than him, like up her level type stuff like that. I can't do that, but dog can. Type stuff, and niggas, you know, they feel some type of way about that and trying to mind control or whoop they.
Tony Harris said, "Go wash some dishes." Or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can balance it out. Like if she making all the money, because you saying you gonna feel like another dude can do it. But guess what? If she making all this money, but when she come home, you know what I'm saying, she got the food ready. You know.
How about there's nothing that another dude can do that you could do?
Yeah.
You just gotta put your upon yourself.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just make that balance. You know what I'm saying? You be that guy. You giving her that massage, you know what I'm saying, making sure you had a long day at work. You know what I'm saying, it's that balance, because you let her know you appreciate that. Yeah, you basically got the the lion's share of what's going on. So you know what I'm saying, it's about the balance.
I like what Deidre just said though. She said, but the woman chose him though. That's the man feeling like that. So he been ate up by his own insecurities.
That's what I'm saying.
His mind is wandering and eating his own self up.
Yeah, that's my point. She chose you in the beginning when y'all got to know each other. You already knew what she was doing.
Now if she start treating him some kind of way,
but see that'll only be because probably now he knows she got the bread. Nah, he ain't trying to do nothing, or
that's not always the case. That's not always the case. Like a woman could get the big head and shit, you know, and then start dogging the nigga out because now I got this, and you know what I mean, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Well, or it's not that he not doing nothing. Maybe he just not doing what she feels like is matching her hustle right now. You know what I mean? He now she's starting to belittle him and talk down or treat him a different kind of way because she's up on his pedestal in her mind, or you know what I mean, with herself, because she done got this promotion and now she got this money. Now that happens, and I'm not saying that it happens all the time, but that's just the standard of women. But yeah, we know that that's a possibility too. You know what I mean? It's not just a man eating himself up because she make more money than me. I wouldn't mind if a woman make more money than me and shit. That's more less sweat off of my balls.
Yeah,
and that's not to say that and that's not to say that I'm going to contribute less because I know you got it. But I know that. But that's just that if we're a team, that's, you know what I'm saying. If like my motherfucking arm get chopped off, I know I got somebody who can pull up the slack.
But you gotta know that you got somebody like that.
Yeah, they got your back, as opposed to gonna look at you like, oh nigga, your arm cut off, nigga, your dick gone too. Get out, like.
Yeah, cause you got some women. You fall and then they go crazy on you. You know what I'm saying? If you fall, they'll cut you up. So, you gotta, in those situations where the women making more money though, like I said, most of the time it's the guy, you know, he taking advantage. But then you do have them situations.
I mean, it's men. How about this? It's men who look for women like that in the beginning to initiate a situation like that to take advantage of.
So they should know. That's what I'm saying.
The homosexuals, right?
So what
this
I'm
dude
saying
needs somewhere to live.
Right.
Yeah. So if you go out
and women
to
do
get
it
a
too,
girl
so it's not
with the bread, and you know that you about to take advantage of her for the money, you shouldn't get upset when she go off on you because you ain't bringing that to the table. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be
came into
upset
that.
at all.
You came in on that angle, so you should expect that,
right?
To some degree, I would say.
Yeah. So, what you got to say, man? What you got to say, dog?
Oh man. As far as the he mentioned being insecure and how your girl is dressing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
but you can't really get mad at that though, because you met her like that.
That's part of the reason why you like her.
You feel me? You met her like that.
You met her like that.
But
she wore that same shit.
But as a woman, you know what's too far though. You know, like, all right, I got a man now, so I'm gonna dress.
Be more modest. But you still.
Some women feel like that, and some don't.
No. I'm just saying, she gonna be more modest. You should.
Well, she should.
That
like the difference is, I'm in a relationship now.
Yeah. But I'm saying, but you still gotta. What I had to learn too with my wife is, even though she's gonna be more modest, it's still you gotta still let her be that woman too.
You have to trust her. You gotta trust her. You know what I'm saying?
Be you know, she beautiful. Let her be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn that too, because some guys, they don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No makeup.
Yeah, they want you to come out the house.
Why you got that makeup on? You know what I'm saying?
Where you going?
You know what I'm saying? Why you trying to? And it ain't about that. You know
who
what I'm
you
saying?
going with?
Yeah, because I don't want my woman looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Why you got to be all up in the club?
She come out the house with them there with your boots on.
Yeah, she had my boots on. We went right back to the damn house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because your woman is a reflection of you. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm a reflection of her. I'm not gonna go out and be out and looking all crazy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that there's certain standards and boundaries you can set to, because it's like, I'm gonna let her wear her, cut jeans, and she explained her crop tops and all that stuff. So yeah, you look beautiful, you can wear that, but no, you not wearing the shirts with the booty cheeks out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some guys might be like, I don't care, my girl, she look good. Not me. I don't want her booty cheeks out. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see them. Not
them my
else.
cheeks, and them for me.
But then you got the flip side to a woman dressing. You got the one who don't feel that her body is. She doesn't like the way her body looks, so
and she
overdressed. She wearing the big hoodie, the jogging pants, where you really can't tell or see what she has. You know what I mean? So she insecure about it, so she doesn't dress sexy or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? So you got that type too.
Yeah, and then that can have the guy feeling a certain way too, because the guy, if you with her, you feeling like, hey, why I gotta always see you like this? Why I gotta see you like you hooping all the time? You know what I'm saying?
That's why you gotta buy her stuff.
But see,
like what you want to see.
No, it's about communication too, because it ain't just about buying.
She probably stuff. Don't know how to dress.
You gotta let her know.
But not only that, it's our society, our community. We take a full figure woman, right?
I love them.
Me too.
Yeah.
But just take a full figure woman versus what social media glorifies.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got the one with the small waist, the big chest, the big booty with the little 10 inch. You know what I'm saying? But then you got the full figure woman standing next to her or in the presence of somebody like that, and they just feel like, wow, I ain't gonna get no looks, or ain't nobody gonna talk to me because my body don't look like hers, or and even some of the experiences that I've seen, even in the movie world, especially with our Detroit films, they always choosing the titty bar looking woman to feature in they films, but they look over the full figure woman. They always get her the role of
the mama,
the mama, or the hating ass sister or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but see, you got to think about what you just said too, because you said that the woman is insecure because she's standing next to the slim woman and she feeling like she doesn't compare.
Yeah.
But just right now,
Not knowing
it's
the
three of
slim
us.
woman
It's three of
probably
us sitting
insecure.
here, and two of y'all just said y'all like full figure women. So you know what I'm saying? That's the odds. You know what I'm saying? They don't really understand it, and it's just be the confidence in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen some full figure women that carry themselves like you can't tell them a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And just that confidence in themselves make them even more attractive or more interesting. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the individual that's having those insecurities. What insecurities do you have within yourself? What do you think that you need to fix that'll make you feel better? Because it can't be about, you can't be mad because you standing next to somebody else and they looking good as hell, and you know what I'm saying, and you feeling like, well, I don't compare. What do you feel that you need to do to make you feel better? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what have to be figured out. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody insecure with their bodies.
At some point.
Because she might be standing next to a full figure. Like, damn, can't gain weight, can't, like.
But what I'm saying is what I be trying to understand is why people be insecure just because of another person's presence. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like my wife is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like when she come in and it's another beautiful woman, she got to feel insecure, because guess what? That's still my wife and that's still who I love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding why somebody gonna come in and just because they in the presence of another person, you know what I'm saying, they all of a sudden feel insecure about that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
what I figure out, like I was thinking about, you know how some of the real beautiful women seem to be the ones with the less confidence, right? But then the ones who, I'll just say, are not so, appealing, right? Seem to have all the confidence in the world.
All the confidence.
What it is, sometimes I figured out, is that the beautiful woman, she cares a whole lot, and the other woman doesn't. And what you see in, per se, like I'll just say, like the big ugly girl, right? What you see in her is not a sense of over-exaggerated confidence. What you see in her is the lack of giving a fuck what other people think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the other girl, like the beautiful girl, she cares a whole lot what somebody thinks because she's pretty, and every angle of her, she's worried about having that pretty image and having people.
That attention. That's the
and then the ones that don't have that flattering appearance, right? They don't give a fuck what you think, so they're walking around like they the baddest motherfucker in the world. They don't care what you think.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like it's a lack of they don't care. You know what I'm saying? What people think, and some people do care what people think, and that's what goes towards what you were just saying. Some people live off the affirmation and confirmation of other people.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. Because it's important for them to, you know what I'm saying, to feel that attention or get that attention. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they thrive on. You know what I'm saying? But like far as what we were talking about, discussing the setting the boundaries and standards, we was talking about a little bit as far as even in relationships. Because I was talking to one of my friends, and it's funny because he was talking about he go out with his girl, and he don't dance. You know what I'm saying? He don't. Niggas don't dance no more. Yeah, you know, say he don't really dance. He he'll get out there and do it. All they do is this. You know, 2-step. But he don't ballroom do this. And he was like, he was with his girl, and she like, I'm gonna go out there and dance. And then the guy came and asked, it was all right if his girl danced, if he danced with her. And he was like, no. So I was like, well, why you say no? He was like, 'cause man, I ain't about to be sitting here and he out there twirling my girl, you know what I'm saying? He twirling her, he twirling right into her heart. And I was like, well, yeah, that's how guys gonna look at it. But and the girl gonna look at it like I'm just out here having fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but he was just like, and I kind of understood him because I'm like, if you don't know you don't want nobody out there with your girl all like dipping her and shit.
That's that's a thin line to cross because you're talking about dancing and some people look at that as something that's intimate that's should be shared between me and my girl, right?
Indeed.
And it depends on what's set and all of that. And then the man, right? It depends on how he's wired and how secure, right, he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, dude, you ain't no dancer. Like what? Like, hey, let her go on there.
Like, nah, you ain't dancing with my wife.
And
that's some controlling shit right here.
That's controlling.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's some controlling as fuck. Like, she got to sit here. I don't dance, so she got to sit here and be a bump on the log.
No, she can go out there and dance. Yeah. He said he don't mind that.
She go out there and dance by herself.
You know, she can dance.
But a nigga get up behind her and shit and try to.
He was like, nah.
So that makes it seem like he feels like just a mere dance could take his girl out. Like he said, that was a very insecure outlook, I feel like, of him. You know what I mean? I understand some dude, like I said, because it's an intimate, touching and close and all of that. But like, she going home with you, nigga. Like,
right. But see, that used to be me because.
So dancing is entertaining. It's not when you're thinking about it as something that's a tool to be used to get closer to somebody and more intimately. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that all the time. You know what I mean?
I still don't dance.
I get out there and dance with my wife if she want me to.
I will,
because ain't nobody finna be twirling my wife.
I was about to say, I don't dance.
Nobody ain't about to be out there twirling my baby like, God,
I be looking like a
May I cut the hell in. You know what I'm saying? Because
spinning her around like a top.
I will be out there. I will have my no dancing ass out there looking like a fool.
Yeah, I'm dancing with my wife.
Yeah, that's what
if she want to dance and that's what she want to do and that's going to make her happy, I'm going to be right out there.
I'm going to make it fun for her. You know what I'm saying? With my no dancing.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, that would
be
selfish.
Bunch of insecure motherfuckers on here?
No, I'm just saying, but that'd be selfish for you to be sitting down and make her not do nothing though. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no fun since you want to dance and I ain't gonna dance with you. There's no dancing for nobody. No, I don't feel that.
It's either you sit there and make her sit there and right next to you, or you go out there and look like a goofball.
Yeah, I'm about to
and it's
like
goofball.
Listen. And you're gonna be a goofball either way. You're gonna be a goofball sitting there while your wife is out there dancing either by herself or somebody else,
getting twirled,
or you're gonna look like a goofball out there trying to dance with your girl
and making her happy.
And that's what's important. It should be important. That part is making her happy. She wanted to dance. I'm about to dance.
I remember right before I got married, I ain't know I couldn't social at all. Wasn't doing none of that shit. And she tried to teach me before we got before our wedding night. And when I got out there, I learned how to do the little 2-step, turn her around a little bit, and go sit my ass down.
As long as you got the rhythm, it doesn't matter how you look.
I still don't get out there as often as I would like. Cause I be seeing some of them old dudes out there, man. They be smooth,
sliding, they be cutting the fuck out
and shit.
That's what I be talking about. I want to learn that.
Yeah, man.
So she ain't got to worry about getting twirled. I want to go learn how to twirl.
Cutting her foot off my damn self and shit out there on the floor.
They be looking sweet. You know them little couples that be out
and that's
there,
what they want. They want to look like they want that. You know what I mean? So if a dude is going, and again, like if I can't dance, I wouldn't be mad if it was like if she could dance her ass off, and this motherfucker out there salsing and shit like, go ahead, have your motherfucking fun.
Yeah, go ahead, your fun.
Go have your fun. And shit.
I'm gonna sit here and sip this cognac and watch you.
Close as hell.
Look,
nigga, I putting the flower in my mouth. I'm out there. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. What you talking about?
Just tell him keep that right hand on the waist.
I ain't on the waist, man.
Yeah, but yeah, man. We also was talking about how if you don't set standards and boundaries, how they, like I said, they can create the insecurities. If you don't have that communication saying, we should talk about this because this makes me feel this. You know what I'm saying? Those type of conversations. If you don't have that, then you're gonna have your own insecurities because you're gonna have all this other stuff in your head running and and it ain't gonna make sense.
No.
But setting boundaries and standards, that really should help alleviate the insecurity. Because me and him was talking about that too. Like if you really talk to somebody and communicate and let them know exactly what you expect and y'all both agree and understand that, then the insecurity shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? It should be, like I said, the understanding. So, we talk about other topics and other subjects when it comes to standards and boundaries and insecurities. I mean, what other besides dressing and besides the dancing and stuff? I mean, what other what else could you really put with that?
Social media, they be insecure about those or set boundaries with those.
Yeah, I would say setting boundaries and standards because you got some people who don't want to, you can't have no friends, no male friends, and know some people, and you can't have no female, you know what I'm saying? And then you got people who take it overboard. Some people in their relationship, they go overboard. They're a different person on social media. You know what I'm saying?
I used to be insecure about her having male friends and shit like that.
How y'all feel about that?
Social media?
Just period. You know what I'm saying? It was a.
I mean, yeah, she got male friends because she work with people. So yeah, it's male friends. She gonna have friends and stuff like that. But yeah,
but what you ain't gonna do is just be sitting up.
No, she ain't gonna have no male friends.
Nigga,
she ain't got no male friends that be calling like, "What up, though? How you doing? What you doing today?" No, she ain't got them kind.
To eat
yeah, I'm gonna meet you for lunch. She ain't got them kind of male friends because them wouldn't be lasting that long. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, but for her to have friends that at work that she cool with, that might look out for her, you know what I'm saying? Though in the general manner, whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that, but it's a certain level because at Chrysler, I see the plant husband, plant wife all the time. And sometimes I call her and be like, babe, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? What I'm seeing in here. And it's it's crazy because it's bigger than the plants I've been there before. So it's like, I'm like, this is crazy as hell. That's what I'm really seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a person who I talk to and they be like, yeah, I'm married, blah, blah, blah. But then I see you over here with this person like you married. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. So I'll be like, and I be telling her like, babe, I don't want you to ever think I'm at, but this is crazy. That's what I'm witnessing. So it's a lot of standards and boundaries you have to set when it comes to those type of.
He tapped on something though with the social media though.
Yeah.
With like little friends and shit on social media. So let's talk about that with dudes inboxing your girl and shit like that. How y'all feel about that?
I don't mind till. I don't know. Right there,
your mic, bro.
I don't know for real. Like I don't want to see it.
I
don't want to see it. I don't mind.
Just as long as you don't see it.
As long as I don't see it.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Nope. And then my thing is, I'm just saying, if a guy inbox my wife, I expect for her to handle it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be on there like, what's going on now. If I see her responded back some way, like, yeah, how you doing? Then I'm like, I'm going to talk to her. Like, so this is what you doing? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to get mad because somebody contacted me because my wife, she attractive. Guys going to do what they do. Guys is guys. They going to shoot their shot. When I wasn't evolved,
whether they win
it didn't
or not.
matter. You know what I'm saying?
They going to keep shooting that motherfucker.
Yeah, you going to shoot your shot. So I expect that. So, but once he shoot his shot, I expect her to,
block that
motherfucker. Be like Matumbo. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I want her to do that.
Not in my house.
And once she do that, then the problem should be cool. But unless I see, or if she tell me like this person keep on contacting me, then I feel like I have to step in. But I trust my wife enough to know that she's gonna deal with those type of situations. So I ain't worried. I don't be trying to check her inbox. Let me see if somebody. I'm not worried about that because I know that if she gonna deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Or I trust her to know that she gonna deal with it.
2 times I've had this. This has happened to me twice. Dude, the girl is asleep. This nigga gets her phone, goes in her inbox, and started messaging motherfuckers, me in particular, like he's her, saying flirty shit, trying to crack the code on some shit that ain't even going on.
Right.
That's gay.
Gay as fuck, dog. You flirting with a nigga,
That's
trying
gay.
to get him to tell me come over here in the middle of the night and shit, because you think this bitch she sleep.
That's gay.
And I don't even talk to her like that, so it was a red flag for like, what? Come over, right? Just because she was so insecure because this is a chick that went to high school with me. right? She engaged a lot on my page and shit. You know what I mean? I post funny shit, silly shit, podcasts, plenty of shit for people to engage on, right? And because she engages, now this nigga feels insecure to the point where something must be going on. All the way to the tone of getting her phone while she's asleep and inboxing me, pretending to be her until he get busted and ratted out.
Put that call-in number up on the screen too.
See, I never did nothing like that, but I had chat. Like, phones broke my heart. Never
Why
again.
would you fool?
He said,
Never again.
Never again.
Never again. I stopped doing that.
But,
I gotta stop.
Yeah, that's some more you seek, you should find
Man,
type shit.
you feel me?
But I'm just saying, if it break your heart, then if it broke your heart, you shouldn't been with that person no more either. Because I'm like, ain't no be going through no phone and finding nothing. Because I'm like, ain't nothing in my phone, better not be nothing in yours. So,
but nah, I just don't. I don't care for real. I don't check phone.
I think niggas just go back to their old primal state. You know what I'm saying? That hunting type shit. Yeah, they be on that shit. I mean, I'm gonna be persistent until I wear her ass down. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, like,
but see,
like
that's,
Ray
that,
said,
but like I said, that's up to your woman though
to knock that shit out the box.
Because see, this the thing is your woman is going to get. I'm talking about even if ugly women, even if they out. Somebody gonna try to talk to them. Somebody gonna try to shoot a shot. Somebody gonna do something. It's up to the woman to make it clear in that I'm not interested. But if you sitting there grinning and talking to the person, you know what I'm saying, then they're going to continue because they're not. It's like you're not.
You setting no boundaries.
You know what I'm saying? You're not really shutting it down. You kind of acting flattered.
You're entertaining.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you entertaining it. So that's the same thing with a guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's been plenty of times that a woman says certain stuff, and I'll be like, well, I'm just married. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It ain't really. I don't have to sit there and be like, well, baby, if I wasn't married, you know, I might have been. You know what I'm saying? Because now you entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about saying all that. Yeah, it's about, you know what I'm saying? Well, I appreciate that, but I'm married. And then I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? Even when my wife was at the movie shoot, my man had came and told her, like, your husband talk about you all the time. Because it's a lot of women at work, they say little stuff, and every time they say something, the first thing I do is I'll be like, yeah, my wife like that too. Or me and my wife do that. Or you know what I'm saying? So it's like I always bring her up. So now don't nobody say nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what I'm about. So that's what I'm saying. I did it. So I don't have to worry about nobody being persistent and still saying slick stuff. That's the same thing the women have to do as well. You know what I'm saying? You did it, so they be like, well, I ain't got no chance. I'm wasting my time. They should feel like they wasting their time. They shouldn't feel like, well, eventually I'm gonna get through this. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm looking in the comments, and Beyond and the Cat said, dudes don't care. They still gonna keep talking, and then I'll move further up. She said, dudes just gonna be dudes, but hey, she right. I done seen niggas who do that kind of shit, man. They just they do that. They persistent. You know what I'm saying? Until they get what they want, or until we be like, okay, you did your part. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I give her opportunity to do that. And but then I'm saying if it keep on happening, then that's when you say, well, babe, it's this guy. He keep on blah blah blah. And then that's when I handle it.
I ran the nigga out of town for that shit.
Like, you fired, boy. Get out.
You know, it ain't about you fired. Be real quick and direct. She said leave her alone, and that's it. I don't have to, just like I'm gonna be quick and direct with everybody else, and be quick and direct with him. She said leave her alone, that's it. Now the next time you contact, then I gotta do what I gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta Will Smith somebody.
Anybody start off with Will Smith.
Uncle Phil nigga. Jazzy Jeff nigga out the house and shit.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm just saying, you got, like you said, a lot of people, they set the standards and boundaries because just because you don't want to have insecurities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want.
And when you in a relationship, when you thinking thinking less of yourself in that relationship, that's really not a really good relationship to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it should be kind of the balance of y'all kind of inspiring each other. Y'all kind of building each other up. So if one person has certain insecurities, and I always say this to my wife, I always use as examples. If she feel a certain way, you know, because that's your sister, you know she crazy. So what I'm saying is when she flex out and be like, well, I seen somebody text you from something, you know what I'm saying? I don't challenge it with, well, why you going through my phone or why you doing this? I reassure her that, oh, I met this young lady. She was talking about I might want to audition for this, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And this what that was about. And then it's understanding, and it's not about because some people feel that I don't owe you that. I don't owe you no explanation. But when you in a relationship and when you with somebody and you care about them, you don't want them to feel. I don't want my wife to have insecurities. I don't want her to feel like.
You don't want areas where her mind.
Where her mind feel like if I do this, he might do. So if any time she expresses that to me, that I might feel this way, babe, I don't make her feel bad or wrong for feeling that way.
Right.
What I do is reassure her that you don't have to worry about that. And see, that's what I be trying to say. You don't have, if you have standards and boundaries, you don't have to have insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Because she has certain standards and boundaries when it comes to our relationship, and when it comes to female, she checked me when at the premiere. You know what I'm saying? You take a picture with somebody before you check with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I was like, okay, babe, but you know they just said this, but I got you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I respect her because that's my person and I'm her person. So we first of all gotta have our thing and our standards and boundaries go over everybody else's. But the thing is when you care about the person or in a relationship,
mm-hmm.
you don't make them feel like they tell you made me feel this way. You be like, well, that's too bad. You know, you're saying that's your problem. You just got to fix that shit yourself. No, that's who you chose to be with. You let that person know I'm with you. I'm riding with you, and you don't have to feel that way. And that's how I feel, how you should deal with it. I mean, somebody else might feel like I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
She don't feel like that.
Yeah.
I sleep with her every night.
I remember a situation that me and my wife went through. It was a while ago, but this guy, I met him. We was together. Now we was in the grocery store. He knew her from whatever she was dealing with at that time. You know, it was job related.
Right.
So. You know, she introduced me to him and everything was cool, you know what I'm saying? So I come home one night, a few years later, I come home one night from hanging out and shit. She had her phone on charger in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? So her phone light up while I'm in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the message and shit, and it's late as hell, you know, because we came in, I'm 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? So I pick her phone up and I'm like, dude, you know she married, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You met me before and whatever. He was like, oh, man, I'm sorry. So then he did that shit again, bro. He did that shit again and pretty much was saying that he was into her like that. So I told that nigga again. I told him again. I said, listen, you don't need to stop. He did it a third time. Mm-hmm. Now he crossing boundaries, right? Mm-hmm. So I went to his place of employment.
Yeah.
I went to his place of employment, and you know I'm into the movies and shit like that. So I put a little badge up there and told my man that was in up front, said, "Have my man come out here." And he came out in the lobby, and let's just say he was talking to some steel at that point. Mm-hmm. My man, he fled the country after that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't ever literally, he left his job, just moved out of the state.
Hey, well, you should have stayed out of people's shit.
Yeah, man. So that just segue us into the whole boundaries thing, man.
Man, I went out of town. When it was me and my peoples went out of town. We recorded, us out. Came back. His wife got to tripping like, who elbow is that? We like, huh? She like, nah, whose
elbow is that?
She up studying. an elbow. Like she whose elbow right there is that?
Blew that shit up to see her.
I'm looking at him like, bro, who elbow that was?
Hey, y'all see the phone number on the screen? Y'all said y'all was gonna call in. We got the phone number on the screen, so y'all can call
who
in.
elbow was
Who
that?
elbow is that?
I'm talking about glasses on the bed with a bonnet, like.
Who elbow is that? Whose is that?
Right
I don't
there.
know. I don't know nobody that got an elbow that look like that.
That don't look like no man elbow right there. That's a female elbow. We like, we don't know.
Y'all crazy.
I'm looking at
like somebody must have left that motherfucker there from the last trip and shit. Somebody left their elbow in the car and shit. I don't know.
I don't know.
So like, they ain't no dude elbow. I'm looking at him like,
Hey,
Get to call the niggas like, hey, dog, hey man, did you leave your motherfucking elbow in the truck, dog?
man, that was crazy. That was like the wildest thing I seen. Like,
I was telling them back on their social media that y'all was just bringing up. Auntie Didi said social media can ruin some relationships.
Oh hell
yeah, for sure.
Man, it really can.
Come on, man.
Because you got some of the. That's what I'm saying. As far as some of the boundaries or standards you might set with social media, is like some women.
Some of these relationships you see on social media ain't even real.
No, they not. But I'm talking about some of the women
got ruined off social media.
Like some women are really married, but they acting like they not on social media. You know what I'm saying? They doing stuff that they not supposed to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Then you got some. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, a lot of people with bad relationships, they gonna make it look lovely on social media.
Yeah, that's how they do.
I done seen so many relationships where they up in pictures and shit, taking trips and shit like that. Now it's like, I'm so seasoned on social media now that looks to me like a sign that shit is about to go to all the hell and shit.
Yeah.
If all you do is just post and brag, my babe, my boo, trip like that, yeah, your shit is not gonna last long. Because you falsifying this shit. You putting too much emphasis on this shit, looking on everybody seeing the shit for what? Like if it was really good, then like keep it to yourself. It's like
and people who know y'all like, man, why they putting that shit?
That part too.
You know,
but people that I don't even know, I would never even breathe air in the same room with them. I can look at their relationship off of social media. I can tell like this shit gonna be over in about 2 months.
Yeah, they be through.
He said 2 months.
2 months.
2 months, 60 days. That's it.
You ain't gonna see these pictures and shit like this no more.
Everything deleted.
Everything
deleted.
Hey, but just like
and
you
back
was
to the man
saying,
stats. Niggas ain't shit. You know,
hey, you was saying how you had to check somebody because they was in your girl DM, right?
Yeah.
But you got some husbands and boyfriends that they certain boundaries they allow they girls to be like that's their outlet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they let them do it.
Okay, you can be on social media. You can flirt with these guys. You know, I know you mine, and so you can do this. You know what I'm saying? And that be some of the the outlet for the women. But then it's a couple of stories that then turned into that woman, actually finding somebody that she liked or was more interested in, or she thought she was interested in. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really know nobody on social media. It's all fantasy. But she found somebody she thought she was interested in and ended up leaving him. And he was the one who was like, you can go ahead and do this. You know what I'm saying?
So I was going to say in the beginning, if he felt like that comfortable with her doing that in the beginning, and maybe he didn't really give that much of a fuck about the relationship to begin with,
cheating.
and was possibly out there doing something his own self, his damn self.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at it that way, but then you got some people, be guys be like, well, hell, I don't give a hell. She's mine. You know what I'm saying? I'll just let her have her little.
But
fun.
still, you said she found somebody else, and the nigga still didn't care, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't give a fuck in the beginning.
He wanted her to go.
He was ready for her to go.
Oh no. The guy who she found somebody else, but the guy who she was with, he cared. Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't. After that, he was like, "Damn, that wasn't no good idea." Probably.
That's why.
Yeah.
Learn today.
That's why you gotta set them boundaries. You gotta have boundaries with that, with all of that shit. You gotta have boundaries with your social media. You gotta have boundaries when you at work.
You got to.
Girls,
you gotta have
like even them girls on Facebook, they be sending you the invites. The little naked girls be like, if you want to like my page and come to this. Cause see, I look at everybody and I delete them. And really, any woman who sends me a friend request or something,
bro, that's actually a robot spam page.
Yeah, whoever it is, they get deleted because I'll be like, why? Get the hell off of here. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, but any woman who really send me a friend request, I look to see what the hell you about? What you sending me this for? You know, now if it's like an actress, like if they got actress or
some kind of mutual
film
interest.
Producer or something like that, then I'm like, okay, they looked into this, so this might be what it's about. But if it's just somebody random, or I'm not accepting this because why you trying to be my friend? To talk about. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't want to get to know you.
Yeah, I don't need no.
I ain't sending you no. I ain't giving you no chips.
No money,
no nothing.
No, I got my wife and she a friend, and then I spend enough money with her.
Right.
So I don't need to do that. Nobody else.
And she fight people.
Yep, and my wife will fight people.
And
I ain't trying to get nobody beat up. I ain't trying to get nobody beat up because she will strangle their ass. So.
Mines do too, so
yeah. But yeah, man.
So they fight people.
Yeah, for real, she will. But
no cap.
Social, he ain't lying. We ain't
no
gonna
cap.
even put no disclaimer on that. But yeah,
sign up to death row.
That's why I like leave me alone. But yeah, social media, you gotta set a lot of some boundaries and stuff like that, and even with the kids. Those with the kids, they be, you know, a lot of kids, they underage, but they got Facebook pages and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So you gotta set boundaries when it come to that too. And the reason I say that because there's a lot of predators out here on social media. It's a lot of So you have to set the boundaries, because even if you allow your child to have a Facebook or a social media page, you know, because they friends.
Check it.
You know, I say check it.
But
I also say to tell your kid, you know, you wire them up. Like when you have somebody inboxing you or saying certain things, let me know. You gotta have that type of trust with them too. You know what I'm saying? Because the social media.
I'll be watching like on YouTube, Chris Hansen. They crazy. Like the dumbest, they be saying the dumbest stuff on there. Like, why would you do it? I'm like, bro, that's pathetic. 13, 14.
Yeah, they crazy. My kids, well, my youngest, my oldest, she always do them tantrums. You know what I'm saying?
TikTok too. Be careful on TikTok too. TikTok now that.
But my youngest, I got everything. I can see everything she doing just from my phone.
You need to.
You know what I'm
need
saying? So.
You need to.
Yeah, but my oldest, when she started out, oh my God. I'm just like, girl, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? But
where Mama Tony at? She said she was gonna call in today. Oh, listen, beyond what she said, they say we definitely gonna fight.
Yeah, they feisty now. They will get it in.
Yeah, the Auntie Didi said flirting on social media or at work is wrong and would destroy a relationship, and she totally right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Some people don't be knowing they flirting though.
No.
Like,
you know when you fucking flirting. I'm just saying, everybody know when they flirting. You know what I'm saying? Because this how I know. Because I had to really consciously identify, you know what I'm saying, when I was evolving, I had to identify. Because when you talking to somebody, I ain't gonna say ugly, but somebody you not really attracted to, you'll be talking to them in a certain manner, like, yeah, blah. And then somebody you're attracted to, your whole demeanor and your whole voice changed, like, oh yeah, so what you need?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything changes. So
I pull out the Barry White on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Rico Suave.
So a flirt, you can tell you flirt. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that you have to be conscious of it, and whether whoever it is, you know what I'm saying, just know that y'all just communicating. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't take that. Some guys, I know guys, a lot of guys say they can't just be friends with a female. You know what I'm saying? Has to be something going on. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what they said. You know, I can't just be cool with a female, man. What we got in common? besides, getting hooking up, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, that shows your mindset or your mentality.
They don't have no,
you know
they
what I'm
don't have
saying?
no purpose in life.
They hit anything.
Yeah, on that.
They
And that's what I'm saying.
They don't
That's
have no
stupid.
purpose. They don't have nothing to do with themselves. You know what I mean? Because if you busy working on your purpose, you ain't got time for all that other shit.
Right, but once again, they have set no boundaries.
Yeah.
And they insecure about a lot of stuff because, why is my wife calling me? They insecure about a lot of stuff, but you thinking that hitting all these women or running through these women is gonna make you, feel better or build your status, and that ain't what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
He go beyond it. Some people are so nice and friendly that people mistake it for flirting. It happens to me all the time. Well, I can see that, and I can't see it.
That's what I'm saying. People don't even know they flirting for real.
Nah, because Auntie Didi say, when you flirting because the conversation is different. Because
I'm funny, period. So me just making them just laugh,
and that's cool with the initial conversation, you making them laugh. But then when they go to that next, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The next level or the next conversation, you know what I'm saying? Because you just making
you don't have to say anything sexually suggestive or nothing like that to be flirting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So people, that's what, like what she said. People may misinterpret her as flirting just because of her energy that she give off. You know what I mean? Because
absolutely.
Maybe just because of how her smile looks.
That's why I say
her eyes look. People take that energy out of context. Take that impression that she's giving out of context. You know what I mean?
Especially as a dude, if a female smile at me too long, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, she want me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, girl.
A lot of dudes do that. Oh no, you look at her, she over there smiling. I be like,
Smiling
bro, what's
hard.
wrong? Why she can't be smiling? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we about to go. No, why you going over there, bro?
Yeah.
Why you going over there?
All I said was hi.
Yeah.
But how you said
How
hi.
you said? You ain't say, hey. No, you said hi.
Yeah. And smile and walked away. That's
But if they say it
he
different,
had me at hello. Like, I damn, bitch, all I said was hi.
but if she said different, then we fall in. Or if she said the other way, oh, this bitch got attitude.
You feel me? And ain't no winning.
But my whole point is when you don't really give a damn, like if you
don't say
with
nothing,
somebody, I'm just saying, if you can see, she can say it like hey, or she can say it like hi. You know what I'm saying? But if you just like hey, and she say either way, and you don't give a damn, you just
It's like on social media.
Keep it pushing.
Yeah, keep
and
it
motherfuckers
pushing.
say hey with one Y or hey with 6 Y's and shit. Like, okay, like that they might want to throw you some ass.
Yeah.
That's how that's what the consensus is now.
Yeah.
But
man, yeah, like she said, the conversation is very different when you flirting. You know when you flirting, and then I just say like with the insecurities and stuff like that, because if a person is in a relationship with a person and they know they flirtatious, and then that might have them with insecurities. You know what I'm saying? If they feel I'm in a relationship, she always flirting, but the thing that comes, that we talking about here is setting the boundaries and the standards. If you feel certain stuff that she doing that making you feel that way, then that needs to be communicated.
Yeah, it's just a conversation.
Yeah, that's the point of this. You know what I'm saying? You need to communicate it. If she and talking to somebody on,
but then what if you do bring that up, and they turn it into, no, that's just you being insecure.
Well, that's what you have a lot of that happens a lot that happens a lot. But what you have to do is you have to let them make the person understand at the same time. Okay, if I got this insecurity, it could be something that just I probably am
tripping.
You know what I'm saying? I could be just tripping. But what I'm trying to do to you is communicate to you that right now it's something particular, because it's something either that individual doing to make you feel that way or think that way. So you communicate to that individual. Well, I'm just saying, maybe I'm tripping or maybe I'm wrong, but I'm feeling this way because of this. Now, as we just spoke earlier, it's up to that individual to reassure you, like, you have nothing to worry about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I reacted this way, or I wasn't under the impression that made you feel that way. Mm-hmm. It could go that way. It could be like, hey, well, I just thought you didn't really give a damn. You ain't never say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, well, if that make you feel that way, okay, well, I won't do that no more. You know, it could be that conversation, and then guess what? You set that boundary, had that conversation. Now that insecurity is out of there because you don't have to worry about that. Because you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's about really the communication of setting those boundaries and just telling somebody. Because sometimes people think setting boundaries is putting your foot down, or I ain't going to do this, or if you don't do that. It's not about that. It's about just saying what we're going to allow in our relationship, or what we're, you know, how far we're going to take certain things in our relationship. Because I always tell people, some things in some people's relationship work for them, and it might not work for us. You know what I'm saying? Just like you got swingers, that work for them. You know what I'm saying? With me and my wife, they ain't gonna work for us. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So that's why I'm saying some people
be talking that sharing is caring shit.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn.
No, sharing ain't caring, and I'll be daring if somebody tell me that. But I'm just
mine.
Yeah, you know. But I'm just saying it's just those conversations you have to have. You know, if we gon' cause some people, I know some guys be like, bro, if we go out, you gotta be. I say, yeah, man, I'm gonna try to be in by a certain time because that's just what me and my wife got going on. You know what I'm saying? We got our own little thing. It ain't got shit to do with you, because that's what people try to make it like it's about that. Mm-hmm. It ain't about you. You worry about what me and her got.
Nothing to do with you.
We got our agreement. I'm be home by this time, and that's what the hell I'm gonna do. And then they'll make, well, my wife say, as long as the sun don't catch me. Well, that's your ass.
That's you.
You know what I'm saying?
So what is a perfect time?
You know, talking about to come home?
Yeah. Well, your wife just said you got to be in at 7 p.m. Nigga, you late. You a whole hour and 11 minutes
late. Yeah, but see, the thing is but
like, what's a perfect time?
It depends on stuff. Like, okay, like if we just going out hanging, you know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't got to shut the club down, because I don't shut the club down. I mean, I'm coming home. I'll be home by, if it closes at 2, I'll be home by before 2. You know what I'm saying? 1:32, I'll be home if I go out to the club, because I don't do that. I don't really like to go to bars. But just like, say, for instance, when she went to her friend had a pajama jam party and stuff. Right. So she went to that. You know, you knew they wasn't about to just be, okay, y'all, everybody out at midnight. You know what I'm saying? So they chilled. She told me, she said, babe, come pick me up. I'll call you when I'm ready. She stayed. She called me probably like about 4:30. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But that was a different type of event. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, just to be out, like, we out here, babe. What the hell you at 4:30? You know what I'm saying? That'd be a different conversation. So, but it's certain stuff that we already have established in our relationship. So that's why I was
like trust.
Yeah.
Like trust.
Like that's the primary thing. And that was the one thing that we worked on vigorously in the beginning of our relationship, for us to both be able to trust one another. You know, so yeah.
I'm right here ducked off.
Yeah, he always dipping off. Get in the camera, man.
Ducked off.
Yeah, so that's big for me too, man. With being in at a decent time when you, especially in a marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, if I hang out, she cool with me being out there, but I ain't shutting the club down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be back in. 'Cause if I get there at 10, I'm gonna be out of that motherfucker by 1. You know what I'm saying?
Because usually if I go to something or to go out or something, it's like we went to for the mingle, for the movie thing. You know what I'm saying? I went to go take care of something. You know, okay, we met some people, we networked. Okay, now I'm out. Everybody else like, yeah, it's after party. It's
right,
this,
man, I'm done with all that.
It's this and that.
We accomplished what we went for.
Yep.
I ain't shutting the club down no more. Now, you can't really shut them down these days because niggas be out there clowning, man. I ain't got time for that.
See, I usually just shoot dice until like 4 or 5. be looking goofy.
But do your girl trip about that, dog?
Nah.
Okay. See, that's because she got to understand and she trusts you where the hell you be shooting dice at.
I can't even tell you where. I'm about to say on school.
Yeah, he hit the buzzer like, yeah.
That's over.
All right, y'all.
Wrong answer.
All right, well, we about to get out of here. We was kicking it with y'all tonight about setting standards and versus insecurities and what guys might have going through their heads sometimes and sometimes even females.
Sure, we'll hear from the ladies next week when they get back.
Yeah, the ladies be back next week. Hopefully, my baby, she will put a vacation day in on your ass fast as hell. Yeah, but we got my brother-in-law Sean up in the house.
What up, dog?
And we got my dog Elbow Entertainment, my dog Joe.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We had a good time, and we hope y'all love the show, and we'll see y'all next week. Soul Ties Talk. I'm Ray the Realist, and we out.
Southern Mile Radio.